Congressional leaders will get a briefing about the situation in Iraq directly from President Obama today. Craig Boswell reports from the White House on the conflict in Iraq.
Sunni militants are fighting the Iraqi army to gain control of the country's largest oil refinery in the northern town of BAGHDAD. The group known as the Islamic State in Iraq and Syria controls most of the town, and smoke could be seen pouring from the refinery. Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki says in the overall fight against the militants, Iraqi forces have regained the initiative, but he still wants U.S. help, and President Obama may be closer to a decision on what steps he'll take. The president invited congressional leaders to the White House this afternoon, where sources say he'll pitch a plan to send a limited number of special forces to help train their Iraqi counterparts. But President Obama is taking criticism from Republicans who say the current crisis could have been avoided if he had kept some U.S. troops in Iraq.
What I'm hoping to hear from the president today is the broader strategy for how we help keep the freedom that we paid dearly for the people of Iraq.
Former Vice President Dick Cheney wrote in a Wall Street Journal op-ed, "Rarely has a U.S. president been so wrong about so much at the expense of so many." Democrats are pushing back.
If there's one thing that this country does not need, it's that we should be taking advice from Dick Cheney on wars.
But both sides agree. If Iraq collapses, it will create a safe haven for terrorists to attack America. Craig Boswell, CBS News, the White House.
And the Obama administration is also pressing for Iraqi Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki to take steps to make his Shiite-dominated government more inclusive. And stay with Local 12 News and Local12.com for continuing coverage of the conflict in Iraq.